Hello, hello, my fellow Good Omens fans. I'm here with some more news updates on filming and casting. I hope you aren't too disappointed that it's not an analysis this week. I do have a really interesting one nearly finished. I had planned to have it ready for all of you today. Unfortunately, I'd come down ill. My throat was so sore yesterday I could barely talk, but I'm already on the mend, so I'll have that ready for you next Thursday. Yes, that's a special Thanksgiving treat for our American viewers. I'll have a little extra time to punch it up. I actually have a number of analysis and theories in the works. Yes, theories, including a brand new one that I'm really excited to share with you. And speaking of excitement, June McKean, while accepting a BAFTA award for Best Actress for her role in the television show Two Doors Down, just confirmed she will be playing the Archangel Michael in the finale of Good Omens, and she confirmed that filming will begin in January. Michael Sheen appeared at the Glasgow Comic-Con on November 16th, where he signed tons of autographs and, as always, was absolutely charming to his fans. And although he didn't let anything too secret slip, he did also confirm that filming is set to begin in January, and he apparently specified mid-January. That's only about 7 weeks away. We should be seeing pictures of Michael Sheen and David Tennant in their blonde and red hair colors pretty soon. Dune's return as the Archangel Michael is good news in another way too. I think it shows that although things will be, by necessity, cut for time, we will still be seeing some of our favorite side characters and that the main plot remains intact. Michael Sheen has been a very busy man. In addition to his Comic-Con appearance, he also appeared on Good Morning Britain on the 19th. I've linked to that interview in the description if you would like to hear it. And he spoke at length about various roles, including his 3-day portrayal of Christ in the Passion, a live event sponsored by the National Lottery, which is celebrating its 30th year, and donates a portion of the proceeds from the lottery to good causes. You can also find a link to Michael discussing his portrayal of Christ in the Passion down in the comments below. Last week, I talked about Michael and the rest of the Good Omens fandom moving to, or at least beginning the move to Blue Sky, and it seems to be a huge trend. Blue Sky now reports to have over 20 million users, and if you Google it, you'll see tons of news articles about it. Maggie Service, Peter Anderson Studios, Georgia Tennant, and Anna Lundberg have all also joined Blue Sky in the last few days, with Georgia expressing some concern over how to start posting on a new app, and Anna expressing that she's just there to support Georgia, which is very sweet. I'm personally finding the app to be a breath of fresh air. No bots, far fewer trolls, and a much more positive atmosphere in general. And speaking of our favorite side characters and of Michael's, did someone say Michael McKean? Like many other people, Michael McKean has recently joined Blue Sky, and one of his first posts, with no text and no alt text, is a picture of him in his Shadwell getup. Do you think he might be hinting at something? While not confirmed, there were hints about a year ago on social media from Michael that he was hoping to return for Season 3. He also posted a picture of himself with the rest of the cast of Better Call Saul, which concluded 2 years ago, so perhaps this is just some of his greatest hits, but I honestly think he's just throwing us off the trail. The timing seems somewhat sus to me. He was slated to return in Season 2, likely recast as another character, although we don't know who. He was prevented from joining the Season 2 cast due to COVID. If he does return for the finale next year, do you think we'll see him as Shadwell or cast as a new character? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Rob Wilkins has been touring local bookshops in the UK on behalf of the Terry Pratchett estate and Meet the Hogfather. If you aren't familiar, the Hogfather is a character from Terry Pratchett's Discworld series, similar to Santa Claus or Father Christmas. Children and adults alike are invited to wear costumes to these bookshop events, where there will be gift wrapping, mulled wine, minced pies, music, and a chance to meet the Hogfather or another Pratchett Discworld character, Death. In the most recent event at Brendan Books, Rob Wilkins showed off this amazing Good Omens Christmas sweater. There's some indication this is meant to eventually be for sale to the public, but if that's this year or next year is unclear. Either way, it's on my wish list. If you live in the area and are interested in these events, the next one takes place at Waterstone in Bristol on December 3rd. If you've been to one of these or plan to attend, I would love to hear about the experience. Reese Shearsmith, who plays Furfur in Season 2 and Shakespeare in Season 1 of Good Omens, is also getting in on the Comic-Con action, though this time for the hit BBC Radio 4 program Uncanny, where he was a recent special guest. Uncanny Con is a unique con in that it celebrates not just a TV series, movie, or IP like Marvel, but all things uncanny and supernatural. So if that's your jam, that takes place on December 8th at the Royal Festival Hall in London. And as of the making of this video, there are still tickets available. Well, that's all of my news for today. Do make sure you check for all of those links down in the description. I will be back next week with some more in-depth analysis of Crowley and his imagination. So I hope to see you then. I would like to thank all of my patrons for everything they do to make this channel possible, including our newest member, Krista, our ineffable patrons, Madman D, Georgiana, and Georgia Washington, and my newest super patron Bildad tier, Auntless, who has given me some wonderful ideas for some future analysis. In addition, I'd like to thank all of my friends and volunteer Discord staff who keep our wonderful little community running. They make everything there possible. It's such a wonderful place. So thank you to Kamapuri, By the Bentley, Madman D, our newest mod, Blonde Cuddle Potato, Odayan, Silver, Raccoon, Joe Madge, Trivia Master Jane, DJs Laura and Oaken, all of the language learners, Tim the Enchantress, and the entire Discord community. Thank you so much. If you are interested in joining our community, the Discord link is down in the description below. We are currently set up to have a holiday party this coming December, as well as movie watch parties starting next month. It's a wonderful and welcoming group of people, and we just do a lot of fun stuff. In the meantime, take care, be safe, and as always, thanks for watching! Season 2 opens and closes with Aziraphale expressing forgiveness. Understanding what Aziraphale means when he says it and why he says it are essential to understanding not only Aziraphale, but one of the main themes of this entire season. Aziraphale and his views on forgiveness are intrinsically linked to how he views himself and the people around him, and how he understands the world and how it is supposed to work. Aziraphale, like all well-written characters, is flawed. He's prone to black and white thinking that can lead him to be misguided. He's sometimes almost willfully naive, stubborn, and myopic, and also a little self-righteous. I saw one person in my comments say that he has weaponized pedantry.
Oh, look. No gears, just a perfectly normal velocipede. Bicycle.